Hello out there moviegoers, here we are again with Vic Blockbuster to show you some more of the VHS DVD seals. And to start it off, we're going to start with the movie Stripes with Bill Murray. Now Bill Murray, who decided to join the army, turned the army upside down, just like about everything else he does in his latest movie. As you can see, this movie is still sealed and also has the seal in the bottom of approval. This is one that we keep in stock and we keep treasure. We don't want to harm any of these movies as we go along. Now, the next movie is Twins. Twins is with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Now, who would have known that these two would be doing a movie together? As you can see, it's also sealed all the way around. The plastic never been taken off. We take care of our VHSs and DVD. Next, it's going to be Con Air. Now, Con Air with Nicolas Cage. You know, I found this movie fascinating. I saw this movie at the drive-in when I first came out. And you know what? This is one of the best adventures that I have seen in a long time. Who would have known that a plane would actually fly into Las Vegas? But you can see it's sealed in the bottom. It's sealed approval. And it's still plastic all the way around. Great movie. VHS. They're one of the best. You can't find them. The next one is Academy Award winner Dances with Wolves. I have to tell you something. When I saw this movie, I thought it was boring in the very beginning, but it turned out to be one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. And definitely it deserved an Academy Award. As you can see, it's sealed all the way around. Also got the seal still tacked on the bottom. Dances with Wolf. Absolutely my top best. Now, speaking of top best, here we are. Top Gun. Top Gun with Tom Cruise. As you can see, it's also seal of approval at the bottom. And it's still got the original tag in the back. Top Gun. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to this one. Fatal Attraction with Michael Douglas. Now, Michael Douglas came a long way since his dad has been one of the top stars and all. And you can see it has a seal of approval. And it's one of the best movies I've seen, and it's suspense. Lots of suspense on this one. You definitely want to see this one over here. The next one, which I just finished watching, Yankee played the White Sox in the Field of Dream, which I have the Field of Dream, as you can see. Never been open. I kept this one for a very long time when it first came out in the theater. And when I said I wanted to buy this movie, I finally got it. You can see it's still sealed. It's still intact. And now that I saw the game on TV, I really want to visit this place now. Now, next one is with Harrison Ford, The Fugitive. No, The Fugitive. Here's a man who has been running until he finally shows who's the real hero at the end. As you can see, it still has all the tags still in seal. It's still plastic all the way around. Good movie. Harrison Ford. And The Fugitive, one of my best ones. All right, my next one's going to be Ghost. Now, I have to tell you, when I saw this movie at the theater, I thought it was really going to be scary to me, you know, because who would have known that Patrick Swayze would be playing this movie, this role, actually Ghost itself. But when I first saw it, it turned out to be a love story, and at the end, it turned out to be an adventure to find the real killer to this whole movie itself. But as you can see, it's all still sealed all the way around. It's got the seal of approval in the bottom. And it's all plastic, still intact. Ghost, great movie. Oh, don't forget, when I first got it, you know, this is how much it really cost me. Today it's probably worth a lot more today. The next movie I want to show you is Speed. Now, it's a quick, fast action movie. As you can see, it still has the original tags on there. Also comes with a say free giant poster. This movie came out in 95, and who's to say if I would have ordered that poster today, they probably would have said, wait a minute, you're kidding me, right? But anyway, as you can see, it still has all the seal all the way around, and it's still plastic. Good movie with Keanu Reeves. I've loved this movie, and I love action-packed movies, so Speed is one of the best movies I've seen for Keanu Reeves. All right, my next one I want to show is Casino. Now, Casino is a double pack, and it's a great movie for a gangster movie with Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. When the movie came out in 95, I went out and I purchased this movie, and ever since then, it still has the seal of the price tag still on there. Never opened it because, when you see these movies in the theaters, you don't want to open these because you're going to see it on TV anyway. As you can see, it still has the barcode, and it's plastic all the way around. Also has the original price on there. So go figure. Casino. Now, the next movie I want to go down the line is Deep Impact with Morgan Freeman. Now, Deep Impact, it has me wondering. You always want to keep your eyes in the sky because you never know what's about to come down to earth. But let's hope someday that really never happens. As you can see, it still has the original seal, plastic all the way around. And it's one of the great movies. Now, the next movie I want to show you is Starman with Jeff Bridges. Great movie for an actor for him. Definitely, this is one of his best roles for me that I've seen in a long time. And who's to say that there's really a crater out there in, Arizona, which I really do want to visit someday. You can see I still have the original tag on there, which is only just $5.69 when I first bought this. And I was curious that it still has the seal of approval. It's all still plastic all the way around. When I first got this VHS, I wanted to open and see this, but all of a sudden it wound up being on TV, so I figured, why should I open it? Keep it together with the rest of my movies. The next one is The Substitute. Now, let's hope someday that your kids don't have a teacher like this one, okay? Because this man is a ex-Marine, and he knows how to take care and watch some students out there. But there's a reason why he became a substitute over there. You can see it's all sealed here of approval. And it's also have the logo. I also even have a barcode still on top of there when I first bought this. But The Substitute is really a good movie. Really good. Double Jeopardy. Now, what can I say about Double Jeopardy? This is one of the movies I've seen that's one of the suspense. I've sat there to pay attention to this movie. And you know what? This is the reason why you have to watch it. I'm not going to give it away. It's all plastic ends and top to bottom. As you can see, it's all covered from the top. And it still has the original sales tag on there, which was bought in Walmart over there in New York. Blue Steel. Blue Steel, one of the good movies I've seen. But it's a good movie. I don't want to give away too much of the plot. I don't know if some of you have seen this movie, but it's one of the best movies I've seen that you have to see. And you can see it's all sealed all the way around. All right, the next one I'm going to show you is West Side Story. Now, I seen this movie way back when I was small. And I said to myself, who will make a movie that's all musical? But there's a real true story to this, from the very beginning to the end. And if you haven't seen this yet, I'm not going to give too much away. You can see it's all seal of approval. Also have the MGM logo on the bottom. But it's one of the best movies, and it's an Academy Award winner too. So I'm not going to give too much away. You have to really see this one to believe. And the next one you have here is Witness with Harrison Ford. Another Harrison Ford movie. I have tons of his movies around. And I have to tell you, Harrison Ford over here working with the Amish, who would have known that he'd become an Amishman, policeman at the same time. But it's undercover. Don't want to give too much away. As you can see, it's also sealed in the bottom. It's all plastic. And it's one of the movies that I've always wanted to treasure with me forever. Also, I want to get some of my DVD movies out of here, so this way we can show that we still have DVDs and over here on stock. We're going to start with The Waterboy with Adam Sandler. You can see, I seen this movie 20 years ago, and I tell you, I fell asleep in the theater. I couldn't believe I even fell asleep in the theater until I finally saw it on TV. But I regret not watching it in the theater when watching everybody laugh at the same time. Maybe I was tired that night. But you can see that it's sealed steel all around. Sealed. And one of my best movies for Adam Sandler. And The Hitch. The Hitch with Will Smith. Now, I know Will Smith is a comedian, but he can also be a person that could be a pilot man, or he could be a cop. Either way, Will Smith is one of the best actor I've seen today for a rapper. And you can see it's all sealed all around. Never opened, kept it intact. And it's a good funny movie. Definitely. Here's a movie I wanted to show everyone over here. It's Fright Night. Fright Night. I seen this in the theater with the rest of those best horror movies like Friday the 13th and Halloween. Fright Night gave me the chill, and every time I, turn off the lights when I was young, I was afraid that this was going to happen to me. But anyway, you can see it's still sealed, never been opened. One of my best movies that I've seen in a while for a horror movie. And, who can forget Caddyshack? Now, I did say that I worked in the movie theater, and this is one of the movies that I've shown, and every time this movie comes on, because we played two movies, Caddyshack, I sat down to watch it so many times. These four are the best actors today working together. As you can see, it's all sealed, still sealed on the top. Never been opened. One of my best movies, and I hope to find the VHS to go with it, with the original cover. But this is one of the best funny movies I've seen. Now, who can forget Blindside? Best Academy Award winner for Sandra Bullock. She definitely did this job really good. But I had to get this one. And, I wish they had it in the VHSs, but you're never going to find it that way. But I do have it in, still sealed all the way around. And Sandra Bullock, she definitely deserved an Academy Award with this. Now, I have to show you something that I had for so many years. Is Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2. They're open, unfortunately, because I can't find it sealed. But these movies, I had it with me since the first time Beverly Hills Cop came out. And when it first came out on VHS, I said I had to get it, and also in Beverly Hills Cop 2. As you can see how old it is, I still keep it together. Sealed and not sealed. I'm sorry, not sealed, but I take care of this movie because they're very valuable to me. I mean, I had it for almost 30 years and plus, and it's still with me today. And also, I'm trying to find Die Hard when it first came out. I got the trilogy, Die Hard 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, when I first got them, they came in as a set. You got Die Hard 3, 2, and 1. And they're still, they're still together with me forever. I'm not going to get rid of any of these, as you can see. So it's a treasure. Movies like this, VHSs, DVDs, I'm not going to get rid of them. They're going to stay with me. I'm going to treasure them forever, and I'm going to pass it on to my next, my son, who also a moviegoer, and he loves collecting movies just like I do. And something that we're just going to stay with us for the rest of our life. So, I want to thank you. Please give a like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next part.